Voltamos, meus amigos. Mano, então, deixa eu ver. Pensar.
With haste.
Pensando o que eu vou fazer com aqueles bichos. Que não, pô. Cá. Tinha vindo aqui? Não, né?
Here goes nothing. This lake of blood again. It's even bigger up close.
Tem mais? Não tem mais. Mas eu posso fazer.
What's next?
De repente é. Falar com os mortos, né, mano? Cadê? Tô ligado que eu tenho um pergaminho isso aí. Cadê?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
School teacher. Older. I brought to see her desire.
The spell's power wanes.
Looking ahead. Wonder if the gods are
Cara, bem
watching me.
feito. Ah, pra cá. Cara, cadê o. Extirpar esses bichos, mano. Dane-se. Eu tô louco.
Let's see.
Your but there are others in the pot. The device is open to your tadpole's command. Screams, psychic agony. Though the pod is empty, traces of psychic energy still linger about it, and memories of its former inhabitants spill into your mind. The device does not react to your
You see the
touch
streets
or
of
presence.
Pra cá, não é pra cá. Pra cá, pra cá, pra cá, pra cá. Pra cá. Agora o pau vai torar.
I've got a long road ahead. Never a dull moment. Here we go. Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
Another step forward.
No longer a background murmur, the presence in your...
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door. You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of
Deixa o Kraken aí. Tá, mano. Eita, preu. Grande cérebro.
The Testament of Myrkul!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Helm preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
Os caras tão metendo louco.
It is time, faithful ones.
Olha o exército lá.
Baldurs.
Nossa.
We go to prepare the way.
Olha o exército dos caras.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. Finer champions than you have tried and failed. But perhaps they lacked the fear that drives you. your freedom hanging in the balance. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Myrkul, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now, and then I will raise you as my servant.
Easy, take it easy.
With pleasure.
So long as Nightthong's in that cage, Ketheric will keep getting back up.
Mano, então vamos lá, velho. Vamos esconder na sombra. Se esconde, meu irmão. Demora pra carregar. Vai, se esconde. Posso usar? Beleza.
Dull moment.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Eu tomei, viu, mano? Tem que salvar Night Song primeiro. Ai.
Act fast.
Boa. Pensei que ela tinha morrido. Ai, tomei. Ave Maria. Quanto morto-vivo, cara. Mano, eu queria muito te jogar aí, mas se eu te jogar aí, velho, eu não vou conseguir te lutear depois, seu otário. Deu essa sorte aí.
Got to keep fighting.
Nossa, olha os caras vindo aí. Olha os caras vindo aí. Olha os caras vindo aí.
With haste.
Nossa, 6% eu acertei ainda.
Nothing important is ever easy. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
I'm fading fast.
On the move.
F8! Nossa, tá maluco. Muito forte,
Longer a
cara.
background murmur.
We found it. The absolute.
He
You wag.
Now. Now. And Catherine. And I and the...
It is. Best be on my way.
There you are. But perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased. Fine. My lord, I will kill you now. With
So long as Night Song's in that cage, Kithric will keep getting back up.
Is all that matters. One day I'll catch a break.
focus your attack, soldiers.
Have to keep going.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Better lend a hand. In a bind, I'll help.
Kithric Thorn! Face me!
Agora vai, Blake. Mata esse bicho aí, mano. Esse Mind Flyer, velho. Esse Mind Flyer é embaçado, meu parceiro. Droga.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Ficou fácil agora, hein? Ai. Chega, mano. Deus.
Blood comes easy these days.
Ah, que isso. Caraca, os caras não param, velho. Meu Deus, velho. Eles não param!
Blood follows me everywhere. What path lies before me?
Focus your attack.
Caraca, meu irmão. Não vou morrer não. Você vai. Toma. Você bosta.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal.
E se jogar no poço de Lázaro? Vai, pula aí.
Myrkul, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
Ixi, mano. Ixi, mano. O chefe. Olha lá o chão pegando fogo ainda.
But it is no matter, for I am death, and I am not the end. I am a beginning.
Eu vou lutar com a morte, é isso mesmo? Nossa. Nossa.
Focus straight through.
Tomou legal, hein?
Now you wear a face to match your soul.
Hope you're
Esses bichos aqui, mano.
Still some way to go.
Mano, o boneco travou ali, velho. Tá merda.
Let's have a look.
Mano, o boneco ficou travado, velho. Puta merda, cara. O boneco tava travado o tempo todo, mano. Que é o esquema aqui. Aqui, né? Nossa, que vacilo, mano. Tô jogando com menos um boneco até agora. Eu burro nem percebi. Eu tô tipo, mano, cadê que ele tá dando golpe, tá ligado? Cadê o bichão representando? E ele tá aqui, ó. Aí é fogo, olha lá o bichão lá no fundo, ó. Bichão lá no fundo, causando. Chegar só pra dar o checkmate, tá ligado? Pare, pare. Para, Badi. A vez de quem aqui, meu filho?
fight. Let's go.
Cadê minha exposição? Dá pra usar? Essa merda nele aí. Pronto, vai. Dane-se. Toma. Em chamas! Agora é a vez dele. Ai!
Help, please.
That should work. can carry me.
Tem ação pra fazer isso.
But not today.
Então toma. Toma outro. Eita.
One life to my life. Sustain.
Tá bom, foi fraco. Não, mas pra que isso, mano? Na moral. Ignorância, velho. Agora o turno das 550 mil caveirinhas.
I can't even catch my breath.
Deu um bromo. Ixi. Sinto muito um bromo.
Time for some bloody work.
This is the easy part.
Yahara! Toma, aí. Apoie esse bem. Boa, dama. Tá no papo já, velho. Essa merda faz.
Inveniam via!
I think I could go another round.
Por nada. Mano, isso aí não serve pra nada, velho. Só cai e levanta, cai e levanta. Tá puto.
Still standing, no matter what you heard.
O bonde dos ursos coruja, moleque. Respeita. Respeita nós.
All right. What now?
Ressuscitada.
My faith protects me. Let's see what I can glean.
We fly at your word.
Never believe this.
We fly at your word.
I have to keep going.
É a pedra de nétero de Gortá.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control a temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Myrkul's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
An impressive scalp to lay claim to.
Pô, o cara não tinha nenhuma larva, mano. Putz, cara. Putz.
Something's on my mind.
The shadows yet fester. There are depths to this alliance. Do Illithids possess souls? Where matters of balance are, I shall ask yet again. Do know. Yet, the three amass an a flock without souls. Until such time, be availed of my services. No. Yes, Bane, once judged, ascended. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plague.
These things have stayed interesting. With haste. Here we go.
Ufa.
What's up for discussion?
What do you know about me? You spoke of almost no one.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl.
get to the...
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to... Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your
Será que era o pai dela?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Good. I was just...
Of course.
I suppose you've earned it.
Iu! Que beleza. Nhac, 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 nhac.
Relieved, terrified, sick to my stomach. I can't keep my feelings fine. What's on your mind? No notes, considering all we've been through. I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. Did you want something? If not, of course. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get fine. What's on your mind? No, considering all we've been through. I think I was very lucky to find such.
Quem mais tem aqui pra conversar?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Deu. A coisa foi embora, né?
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw.
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever your business, I will aid you.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to save. Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'd better press on for now. But before that, there's one thing I need. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. I'm glad to hear Baldur's Gate may not know it yet. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our together. We will...
Para Baldur's Gate.
Shame we could not lift it. But we have to move on.
Swift as my feet can carry me. lot on my mind.
Vou levar o Gale, vou deixar você aí, Sir Danton. Já não me serve, mano.
This vessel is at thine disposal. Thou art the...
Cadê o Gale? Gale.
How can I help? With... I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yet I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't. Give up the Elder Brain. But, more importantly, Netherese magic. So, most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their... I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but that crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold. We need to learn more about what we saw. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Ha! Sorcerers! Their collection of rare tomes is up. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water... Lost in thought.
What to do? Should mind my step. Better not be cursed. Looks like an arch through here.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant.
Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Maluco. Nossa.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Light on my feet. Here goes nothing.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All but sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join power.
We're under attack. Help me.
Die, you little harborer!
Do Neida. A Zéfira. Cadê? Zéfira era o nome dela? Com a Lady lá. Mas é, sei lá. Eita.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
For the fallen. Always comes to this.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Creator, destroyer.
Gostei! For Orpheus!
Ai, caramba.
Where do I go from here?
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
I'm trying.
Ele ficou pra trás. É isso que não pode, mano.
Can't slow down. I'll give it a shot.
They have all we together will liberate them from their parasite.
We're under attack. Help me. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Need to stay focused.
That orb's about to explode. I speak from some experience.
louco.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Very well.
Friend of yours, you will be cleansed.
Get on with it.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Orders.
Talk to me.
Victory is assured.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Don't waste a step.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Imperador e o renegado. Ô Jorge, você tá aí?
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flare? What's going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You slept growling Dara. You pleased her. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the Mind Flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colorful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight! Together, we can turn the tide.
Mas esse bicho vai me enganando, velho. Termina um pouquinho ele de ser meu guardião, eu vou ficar louco, hein, mano.
Destroy the honor guard.
Eita!
rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
I think we have given offense.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
Time to deal some punishment.
Only the worst is for you.
Let's end this.
Hurry! The guard must fall.
What do I have to lose? Gone with the weave. With ease.
War is an old woman's game.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Rather than potential future allies, like you. Not all mind flayers are alike. I have always valued freedom above all else. In my past life, and present. It has been a burning need within me for as long as I can remember. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself the queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power. He refused. And so she sealed him within this prison. His honor guard, ever loyal, followed him in. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. The answer is twofold. 1, 2. Why would I? You have done well, so do you wish to evolve or not? You will be able to do things you never... There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh...
Well, certainly brave of you.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is
Vou evoluir então, deixa eu ver como é que eu vou ficar.
hold out your hand.
Ficar muito zoado, eu vou voltar. Tá mais forte.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. And if you let it, it will evolve you.
What are you?
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens.
I suppose, if it works. But if you had opened your mind to it, rather than consuming it, your allies could have taken advantage of its power as well.
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are, but we mustn't lose focus. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and...
Fala sobre uma transformação mágica.
Let's move.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable.
Path lies before me.
Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
Seems simple enough.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to
Por que
retrieve
foi que ela
them.
mudou a cor do cabelo que eu não percebo lá?
But it matters little now.
Doideira.
I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something? Of course. I suppose.
Olha só a cara dele. Todo zoado. Nossa, tá todo zoado, velho. Nossa. Nossa. Mano, vou encerrando a live por aqui. Valeu todo mundo e é nóis.